Hi, welcome to my video for tips for working from home. And of course, I'm Marnie Maneg. For those of you that know me, you probably very rarely see me post selfies. I'm not a selfie person, but I'm used to working from home. I'm used to working on video. And last week, I was working with some of my students from the university, showing them some tips to do while they're at home. And I thought that I would put together a quick video to share some of these tips with you. So the first time I had a work from home position was in 1998 when I was hired to be a research assistant full-time. And the first thing I had to do was go home and set up an email address, but first I had to figure out what that was. And that was my first experience. After that, I ended up working as a researcher assistant again, or a researcher with Athabasca University, and I worked from home for 3 years doing research. Then when I moved into advertising in 2006, 2008, we were based from home. So I have a lot of experience with a home office, working from home in advertising sales, in research, and the past 4 years I've been teaching from home and I've been on camera. So these are some of my tips for you today. As you can see, I'm going to be doing this through PowerPoint, which is typically how I teach online. And if we go to the next page, I've got some do's and don'ts. So if you are working from home, get up and get ready as you normally would. So have a shower, have your breakfast, make sure that your meals are timed so that you're not overeating, you're not undereating. You should take a break every 1 to 2 hours and get at least 30 minutes of exercise each day. And it says here, see the ideas on the next page. It's actually in a couple of pages. And also make yourself a schedule of things that you need to do day by day, and take some time to learn some new skills, get caught up on work, schoolwork, and also work ahead. So this is an example of what my schedule looks like. This is actually from last week. I have the dark red is business English that I teach online. The sort of tomato color or light red is work that I do with the university. I've got my workouts scheduled in green. My writing tasks are scheduled in a light purple or a lilac. I've got language classes in other various colors and other English classes that I teach in blue. So you can see that I have an actual set schedule with breaks, and my fitness regime is also incorporated into my schedule. So when you're working from home, you should have everything set into a schedule using maybe a Google Calendar or some sort of calendar where you can keep everything organized and keep your activities organized. And also some ideas if you're working on camera for the first time. Well, first you need to have a very good headset with a good microphone. Otherwise, if the sound quality isn't very good, other people are not going to pay attention. They're not going to listen to you. Your background should be clear and free from distractions. The lighting should be adequate so that people can see you properly. And your makeup, if you're wearing makeup on camera, it does need to be a little bit darker than what you would typically wear to the office. I was having a conversation with my mother yesterday on FaceTime where she said to me, it doesn't look like I'm wearing any makeup. And the problem was just that her lipstick color was just a little bit too light. And so when you're on camera, it looks like I'm not wearing very much makeup at all. But when I leave the room, my makeup actually is much darker. And you should also be positioned so that viewers can see your head and shoulders. Top should be casual, no t-shirts, and no pajamas. Now, when we're looking at remote working and staying active, here are some ideas to try when you're working from home. Schedule your workout in. So again, go back to the schedule, make sure you put it on your calendar. This helps you to see it. When you see it, you know that this is something that I've got to do today. You've got the reminders, the pop-ups, etc. Use a journal. Write down what you're doing each day. And so a fitness journal is a great way to make sure that you're staying active if you're stuck in the house. Challenge yourself. If you've done 10 push-ups one day, try doing 15 or 20 the next day. And also set goals for yourself. When you set goals, you're more likely to try to achieve them. And so activities that you can try if you're not using any apps or gaming systems, walking up and down stairs if you have a stairway in your house, or if in a building they're not being used by the people within your building, because we do need to keep social distancing, you can do 15 minutes up and down the stairs. And planks, push-ups, sit-ups, other conditioning. Also, meditation and yoga are good activities to try from home. Also, gaming systems. So my favorite is the Your Shape Fitness Evolved. I actually have the Your Shape with the Wii U. Also Zumba, there's different dance games that you can get. I will leave the links to these in the description below. But if you have a gaming system and you have a fitness game, take advantage of those. Or you can also see if you can order some of these games online if you have a gaming system. Also, fitness apps. There are several fitness apps that you can download that will help you set fitness goals and record the activities, such as Fitness Pal, which is the most popular. For health, we've got Fujicate. We've also got many yoga and meditation apps. Again, I will link the description or put the links in the descriptions below. And you also want to make sure that you're keeping your mind fit. So we've got academic activities to keep your brain fit. My favorite is edX.org. edX is a site that has university courses that you can take for free. If you want to pay for the course, you can pay for the course and then you get a certificate that tells you that you've got the course completion. Otherwise, you can select that you want to audit the course. If you audit the course, you do not need to pay, you can make a donation. Some of my favorite courses on edX: Academic and Business Writing, The Science of Everyday Thinking, and for those that are learning English as a foreign language, the IELTS Academic Test Prep. These are great resources that you can work through. Also, you can search on edX for any other courses that you can think of that you might want to try. If you're looking at learning another language, italki is a good resource where you can get a language partner for free. So if you want to learn German and your native language is English, you can find a speaker who is learning English with the native language of German and partner up together and teach each other. Also, we've got other apps like Duolingo, which has both a web version and an app version, which you can use for free. Other things that you can do to learn new skills and keep your brain fit: try cooking new meals that you haven't made before. Lots of ideas on Pinterest. Also, learn to make health and beauty products. An example is Wellness Mama. Now, of course, you can also look on Pinterest and on YouTube for these, but anything in terms of drawing, painting, sketching, crafting, these can be found on Pinterest, on YouTube, just some ideas there. And you can also literally organize, clean out your closets, clean out your house, get everything done, home renovations, or write a blog or start a YouTube channel. And if you're going to sit and watch films on Netflix, I do recommend some of these films here, which are films that keep your brain active. They make you think. So that's it for today. These are just some ideas that I have when you're working from home for people who have not done this before. And of course, you can leave any comments, any suggestions down in the comment section below.